What is up, awesome people, and welcome back to my Pokemon X and Y Friend Safari Friend Code Exchange and Showcase video. Alright, so in the last episode we went to Violet Steel Creators Friend Safari, and that was a Steel Safari featuring, it featured Clang, it featured Ferroseed and Klefki. So I caught Clang and Klefki in the last episode. So in this episode we're going to take a look at P3rf3ctNBetw33n's Friend Safari. Now, he's told me it's a Ghost Safari and it's actually a pretty interesting Friend Safari indeed. This Friend Safari has two interesting pokes, and they're both, every Pokemon here has got the Dream World ability, which is awesome. And the two pokes in here that I'm after is Drifblim and Shuppet. Now everyone will want the Shuppet because of the Mega Bennett evolution, so anyone who wants Shuppet, this is the guy to definitely hit up on indeed. So let's take a look at this Friend Safari. Alrighty, so I'm just going to have a quick look at my party just in case. Yes, my Roltz is in the lead, that's awesome. So we can have a look for any Dream World abilities. Alrighty, so let's go on Safari, and we're going to go to Trio, which is the dude's name. Sorry dude if I just called you, that was offensive or anything. Alright, so the guy's name's Trio. Alrighty, so let's go Safari hunting. Alright, so first Pokemon off the block is going to be the Shuppet. Alrighty, so I've actually forgotten Shuppet's abilities, but it's got, actually Frisk will be its normal ability. Alright, so there's Shuppet if we need it. I'm going to actually go see if I can find its Dream World ability, or something a little bit better than Frisk. Alright, so there's one poke that we can find in this Safari. And obviously Shuppet, like I said, for the Bennett Mega Evolution. Next is Drifblim. Alright, so Drifblim has Levitate, Aftermath with its normal abilities, and Unburden as its dream. Oh, nice dream! It's got the Dream World ability Unburden. Nice, nice, nice. Alrighty, so I better switch out because this thing's super effective against me. Alright, so I'm just going to switch into Mightyena because Mightyena will take this a lot better than what Roltz will. Alright, so out comes that beautiful beast. Drifblim goes for Hex. That's not going to do very much due to type resistance. Alrighty, so Drifblim is more of a special sweeper. I don't know what the wild one would have, so I'm just going to use Swagger on it. Oh wow, it outsped. Alright, so here comes the Swagger. Gonna just boost its attack by 2 stages and give it that Confusion Hatch, just to make it a little bit easier for me to catch. Or to weaken it more like. Alright, let's go for the bite. So hit yourself. It's got Stockpile, so that's nice. I usually carry Stockpile on my Drifblim for the defense and special defense boost. So bite is going to do just about half there, so if it hits itself, that's nasty. Alright, so snaps out of confusion, just my luck. Which is pretty good for my part anyway. Goes for the payback. So bite, please don't kill, please don't crit. Oh, that's excellent. Alright, so let's catch it. So let's throw an Ultra Ball. Come on. Oh, bugger. Now Drifblim doesn't exactly have a great catch rate either. So, just gonna give myself a bit of experience. Or a little bit of assistance here because I might need it. 2, 3, gotcha. There it is, Dream World Drifblim Core. Alright, so Mightyena 745 experience there, bringing Roltz level 15. Rest of the team gain experience, and Drifblim's Pokédex entry was added. Alright, so Drifblim goes flying, number 426, which is the Blink Pokemon. It carries people and Pokemon where it flies, but since it only drifts, it can end up anywhere. And I'm pretty sure it may be Drifblim that's got the scary Pokédex entry of stealing Pokemon, or stealing little kids away that mistaken it for a normal balloon. And it's a bit creepy. Anyways, let's see what else we can find in here. Hopefully we can find maybe a Dream World Shuppet, and the last Pokemon, of course. Alright, so another Shuppet appeared. It's still got the Frisk. So I'm just going to trace that and we're going to run. Alright, so fled using its Smoke Ball. Alright, let's continue walking. And there's the final Pokemon, Pumpkaboo, which is a new ghost Pokemon to the list. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this thing's ghost grass. It's got the ability Frisk. Not too sure about its Dream World ability though. Maybe it could be Magician. A lot of pokes do have that ability now. Magician allows it to steal on items. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, just off the top of my head. You'll have to forgive me if it's wrong. Still learning all the 6th gen stuff. Alright, so there's another Drifblim. Already caught one, so that's all good. So let's see if we can find something else. Oh, it's got Aftermath. That's another nice ability. Actually, Drifblim's got some nice abilities. Can't really say too much about its move pool though. Alright, so let's keep gandering around. Alright, so we've got another Pumpkaboo. So let's see if it has something else besides Frisk. Frisk. I may end up catching this thing because I'm not quite too sure if it's got a Dream World ability. Well, it should have a Dream World ability, or if I can find one within the time limit that I've got. Alright. So we've got another Shuppet. Please be something else besides Frisk. Frisk again. If I can't find another ability for that thing, I'll just catch it. Alright, so fled using the smoke ball. So wander. Alright, so another Shuppet. Let's see if there's something else besides Frisk. Another Frisk. Really? I start trying to find the Moxie Heracross again. Alright, that thing's got Spell Tag on it. Nice. Alright, so Capture Power level 2 wore off. It's okay, we haven't exactly found anything else really to catch except 2 annoying abilities. Alright, so another Shuppet. We may be lucky to find its Dream World ability eventually. Oh, nice, a Somnia. That's a lot better than Frisk. Alright, so let's switch it again. I might go into Clang. I forgot to put this into my box, but it actually might be more handy than I think it would be. Alright, so let's go Clang. Goes for the Hex. Oh, I forgot. It still lost its resistance to Ghost. Oh boy. Alright, so I might go for the Thunder Shock because Charge Beam may have that special attack boost. Don't really want that. So it does about a quarter to Shuppet there, a little bit under quarter. Thunder Shock yet again onto it. Brings it down to just below half. Let's keep going for the Paint Attack. One more Thunder Shock should bring it down to the red. So it's down in the red, that's nice. I'm pretty sure that was foul play, I wasn't actually looking at the screen. But regardless, it took out my Clang, that's a bit annoying. So let's bring up Marniena. Alrighty, so let's go Ultra Balls and let's see if we can catch it. Alright, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Alright, so it's called a Shuppet with its Insomnia ability. Now you have to forgive me, I think that's its Dream World ability. If I'm wrong there, I'm sorry. There's so many abilities to learn now, it's unreal. Alright, so 353 Shuppet, the puppet Pokemon, which is just Ghost. It uses its horn to feed on envy and malice, or so it's said. It's very active at night. Give a nickname to Shuppet? Nah, we'll pass on that. Alrighty, so we've caught Shuppet and Drifblim. Let's see if we can find their Dream World ability for Pumpkaboo. If not, I'll just catch one. Alright, so another Drifblim appeared, so I'm probably just going to make it the next Pumpkaboo that I find, I'm going to catch it. So this one's got Aftermath. Like I said, its other ability is wait, it may not be Levitate, it just could be Aftermath and Unburden. I'll have to double check that one actually. Pumpkaboo appeared. Alright, so out comes Rocks. Nice, it's got Pickup. I guess that's a little bit better than Frisk. Both can be pretty handy in their own retrospective, I suppose. Pickup will allow you to pick up, well, it may allow you to pick up an item after battles, so that's great for stocking up on like rare candies, full stores, full heals I think are in that list, Ultra Balls, proteins, anything along those lines. I remember using the pickup ability in my Pokemon Ruby walkthrough. It was quite handy getting a lot of handy items that you couldn't really get access to in the early game. So Birdman grew to level 75, and let's add an entry to the Pokédex for Pumpkaboo. So number 710, Pumpkaboo, the pumpkin Pokemon. It is Ghost Grass. The pumpkin body is inhabited by a spirit trapped in this world. As the sun sets, it becomes restless and active. So a lot of night happening here, so I guess the Safari is the greatest way of getting it during the day. Alrighty, so that's the 3 pokes you can catch in this Safari. So let's have a quick gander at them in my PC and see what natures, moves and whatnot they've got on them. So let's go into organised boxes. Alright, where are they? We've got Shuppet, level 30. It's Impish. That's actually... that can be pretty handy because it lowers special attack, raises defense. It's got Insomnia, it's got Curse, Faint Attack, Hex, and Shadow Bowl. I'll definitely keep... no, Shadow Bowl's special in this gen. I keep thinking about the 3rd gen. So there's Shuppet. It's got Curse, a move that works differently for the Ghost type than for all other types. Faint Attack, the user approaches the target disarmingly, then throws a Sucker Punch. This attack never misses. Hex, this relentless attack does massive damage to a target affected by a status condition. Works well if you give this Pokemon Will-O-Wisp. And finally, Shadow Ball. The user hurls a shadowy blob at the target. This also lowers the target's special attack, or this may lower the special defense, of the opponent. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here. Right, so next is Pumpkaboo. This had the pickup ability, and it's an adamant nature. That's... ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that was actually a really good snag. Raises attack, lowers special attack, and I can see this thing being more of a physical attacker too, since it's got Shadow Sneak, it's also got Bullet Seed, and it's got Razor Leaf. I think that's... no, that is physical, so nice. That was a really nice snag. I'm definitely giving that Everstone when I breed it. Right, so obviously, as I said, it's got Razor Leaf, which is physical, sharp edged leaves that launch to slash the opposing Pokemon. Critical hits land more easily. It's got Leech Seed, which is a great utility. A seed is planted on the target, it steals some HP from target every turn. Bullet Seed, the user, this is a multi-attacking move. It can hit from 2 to 5 times in a row. And of course Shadow Sneak, which has got priority. The user extends its shadow and attacks the target from behind. This move always goes first. And finally we caught Drifblim. Where are you, Drifblim? Come on out, Drifblim. There you are. It's got a hasty ability too. I don't know if I'd actually give Drifblim hasty. I'd probably give it more of a defensive nature. So that lowers defense, raises speed. That's actually not a good nature for Drifblim. It does have the Unburden, which is boost the speed stat if the held item is used or lost. Well, that's great for Drifblim because the speed stat isn't exactly the greatest. So you could probably give it like a Flying Gem or a Ghost Gem, and go from that. They would use that would actually activate Unburden. Drifblim came with Payback, Omnus Wind, Stockpile, and Hex. So I definitely would be keeping Stockpile. As for the other moves, I definitely would teach it Air Cutter though. Doesn't learn Air Slash. And yeah, Payback, obviously the user stores power, then attacks. The user moves. If the user moves after the target, this power will be doubled. And Omnus Wind, the user blasts the target with Gust of Repulsive Wind. This may also raise all the user stats at once. That's pretty handy if you're quite lucky. Stockpile, which is really, really handy. The user charges up power and raises both its defense and special defense stats. The move can be used 3 times, and anything after that will fail. So, depending on your thoughts on Stockpile, I actually do prefer it sometimes because it raises both defense and special defense. But I think this thing can learn a few other stat moves if you want to use that over stockpile. And finally there's Hex, which I think I've read already. This relentless attack does massive damage to target affected by a status condition. Alright, so that was the Ghost Safari, which belongs to Perfect Between. So there is definitely some very, very interesting Pokemon in this Safari. Alrighty, so that is it for this episode. So I'll leave Perfect Between's YouTube link in the description below, so you can go to that link and get in contact with him for his friend code. I can see a lot of people getting in contact with this guy mainly for the Shuppet. So if you want a Shuppet with Dreamworld or any of those pokes with Dreamworld, mainly for the Shuppet I suppose, get a hold of in him. And for those who want my friend code, hit me up on my Skype, KrimZenSafariFC. I'll leave that in the description as well, so you can get a hold of me. And I actually prefer that over PM or a comment, because I can just set up everything all over Skype and it's all done there right at that moment. And yeah, as I said, that's it for this episode. So next episode I'll feature another person's Safari, and let's see what Pokemon I'll find then. So until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!